Hey everybody, Eric with SOLOBOX. This morning Asher and I are out in the shop getting the working done. What you up to, Asher?
Oh.
You got that? So we've been out here admiring our work. This is the very first prototype box. There's Leo and Riley. It's the very first prototype box built. I think today I'm going to go ahead and produce a match for this and then one more set. So I'm hoping that maybe somebody will want to own these first couple of pairs. So the new stuff has these angles here. And the primary reason that I did that was because I've been trying to, if you look at either Tusk, SOLOBOX, Happy Trails, any of those three brands that all basically look somewhat similar. If you look at the end caps, they pretty much always flex in a little bit. And the reason being is just there's so much heat when you weld these that it's just about impossible to completely control. I've really all but completely pulled my hair out trying to figure out a way of getting that to work out where it'll sit completely square and flat like these are. What I finally came up with, it finally dawned on me after actually having that on my mind for years was that if I put a bend in it, that it would give it so much more rigidity that it wouldn't be able to flex with all that heat. And sure enough, this being the first box produced, it's perfectly flat. These really look amazing too. This looks, it just doesn't look quite so plain. It's got a little more shape to it. I really like it. And so this is the first box created with the new latch, which, I mean, that is stout. I mean, that's like almost a 1/4 inch thick. Nice stuff. Definitely much better than some of what the competition are using. Actually, my old latches, which Asher's playing with a set of right now over there, actually are really stout too. Much better than like a Happy Trail latch or a Tusk latch. Both of those are pretty weak. And by the way, these are made in America by an American company, by Americans also. So here's the inside. I think I'm going to, this is the first cable catch that I made for these. This is the first box that's ever been created that's got the hinges on it too. I really like the idea of having it hinge forward like an ammo can. I don't like it when boxes hinge outward. I just think this is so much cooler. And so I just kind of guesstimated the length on this for the first one. I figured it needed to be about 135 millimeters, and so that's how I built it. I think I'm going to change that to about 140 so that it'll open up just a tad bit further. Man, I'm really excited about these. This is a really nice box, and I'm going to do these, I think, at the same price as the old ones, and then lower the price on the older ones so that I could be more competitive, a little bit more competitive with the Tusk stuff out of China. Tusk is just absolutely killing me by bringing that stuff in from China, and I mean, it's just hard to compete. That stuff's so damn cheap. So let's take a look at one other thing, which is this is a prototype that I built. This is the first end cap. This was just, you know, proof of concept stuff. And so I want to show you guys really quick something that really amazed me, something that was a real benefit of that extra angle there, is that, check this out. I will see if I can set this here for a second. This makes the box just so much stronger. I mean, it's my full weight, and it won't even flex now. Try it out with a Tusk box. Yeah, it's going to fold like a bad hand of Texas Hold'em. So these boxes are going to be a lot stronger than the old ones. You know, if there's a weakness to panniers, it's this back panel. it's a really big piece of metal without any bends to it. Every time you put a bend in this metal, it makes it stronger. But the one spot that's usually, if there's going to be damage, it's down here at the front of the frame on the back of the box. But you can see that by putting this angle here, this corner is a lot closer to something that's structurally really rigid. And so these boxes, in the event of a fall, are going to be much, much stronger. Same with this outside corner. This is the part of the box that's going to hit the ground first. Usually the damage, if there's going to be some, is back here or here. And this is just substantially stronger. So I'm really excited about that. I've always aimed to give people the best value for their money. That's what I try to do. You know, I want to give you the maximum that I can for your dollar. So anyway, Eric with SOLOBOX, Asher with SOLOBOX. Hey Asher, wave! Talk to you guys later.